3:30 in the morning, and I've got no sleep for the past 24 hours. I've after watching the new Superman movie, and I do want to talk about it. I want to just give you my thoughts on the whole thing because it was a great movie. The start of the movie was completely different than what I expected, and most movies that DC has ever done. I don't think any DC movies started like that. They started off with the end of the battle between Superman and the Hammer person, and he gets walloped. He loses. He's losing to him. He's in a bad state at the very start as well. He's bleeding. He's in a bad way, and then he calls his dog, which you see in the trailer, and that dog is such a cool idea, and it's a brilliant idea to bring him back because he really did, I feel like, added a lot to the movie. But the problem with this, I don't know if it's a problem, but the fact of the matter is this dog is the most fucking psychopathic, evil little dog I think I've ever seen, ever portrayed in a movie. I mean, he comes out of nowhere, and just to show you the sheer fucking danger of this dog, there's a scene just casually where like Superman's talking to Mr. Terrific, and Mr. Terrific's like, "Oh, you brought the dog. Why'd you bring the dog?" And he's like, "Well, it'll kill the cows." And that's it. He's like, "Oh, alright, well then, I sure. Well, I should have known that. Like, he's gonna kill the cows. What would make the dog like, right, time to execute Order 66 and just knock down some cows?" Now, I don't know if he really was or not, or I don't know but it's meant to think that he could and he would, just out of nowhere. And from what we see from him, I wouldn't be surprised, because he comes out of nowhere and he tackles every single person. He bites Superman's legs, he's fucking messing with squirrels, he's fucking, I don't know if he does, I can't remember. But he does he's all over the place, this dog. I won't spoil it, what he does in the end, but he's a big factor in the end. And it's pretty insane how much this dog contributes to the movie. But I really like it. It's a big positive for me. Superman is played by David Cornsmith, and I think he does a brilliant job. I think he's genuinely one of the perfect people for Superman. I was a bit worried when I seen the trailer. There is a scene during the interview with Lois where he's shouting, and it just comes across as a bit, for me personally. But in the movie, actually didn't. It was completely different because the way it actually worked and linked into the interview, I feel like actually came across pretty naturally and good. I think everything throughout the whole movie, I think he was brilliant, and I think he genuinely stands out as a great actor. And he's a great choice for Superman. The villain was also amazing. He's in loads. He's in X-Men. He was in Nosferatu when that came out. Nicholas Hoult. He's brilliant. He's actually brilliant. He's amazing, and he really brought a lot to Lex Luthor as a villain. And even in the end, like it looked like you could see how angry and the envy he was getting for Superman. It was really well done, really well acted. So I think he actually really brought a lot to the movie as well. I really like the build-up as well. They built up a lot of characters. A lot of people, I don't know if people agree with me on this now. This might be controversial to say, because I think a lot of points is that there's so many characters and that you don't have time to build up their personalities. But for me, I actually think they did a great job for the first movie. I can't wait to see Mr. Terrific. He's such a cool character. I really had no idea who he was, and after this movie I want to look him up, I want to search him up, I want to see how I'm really interested in his character. I can't wait to see what they do with him. He's really cool. That would be the main pros of it. I really don't see, like, from an all-out story perspective, I think it's great. But there is negatives, of course. There is negatives. Again, going back to one positive in this negative is I really liked that it was 2 hours. Some of the movies can be 3 hours, and it's absolutely outrageous for me personally. I couldn't be bothered sticking around for 3 hours where it could be 2 hours, and that really bothers me personally. But this was 2 hours, so that was great. But even then, I did feel like it was dragging, especially at the end, the last fight. And now this is going to be a bit of a spoiler, but the fight against the big spoiler clone of himself, Superman, and they're fighting each other. I thought that was a bit gimmicky. I thought the Superman clone thing, you didn't see it coming, but it wasn't. I wasn't blown away or didn't really make me feel anything special about it. It was a bit lackluster, I think. And I did think it dragged that fight on a lot. I think Lois was really cool for the first half. And I think she was even cool when she was helping Mr. Terrific save, again, spoilers, save Superman from the pocket dimension. That was really cool. But then she becomes actually just the whole time she's just in this the ship, and she's flying around. I don't really know what she was doing at that point. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I misunderstood it. For me though, it's just kind of there, and I didn't really care about it, and it was just a thing that happened, and I was kind of wondering while watching. I was like, what's she doing really? She probably helped a few times, but realistically, what is she doing? But that's really the negatives. It's just the dragging from the very last fight, and maybe bits around the place that could have been cleaned up a bit, and Lois. And I think she was a great character for most of the movie. I think just in the end it was just a bit but even then it's very shocking that, because I came back and I discussed this with my friends afterwards to see what they thought. I thought it was alright, it was good, but it wasn't special. It's just outrageous. I think it was a brilliant movie. I thought it was a really nice spin. It's refreshing on the whole Superman thing. The movie's brilliant. I really recommend watching it. I'm gonna watch it again, 100%. It's great. I'm gonna give it a rating because I feel like ratings would make it nowhere really at this at where my head's at in the movie. I don't think it's a 90 or anything like that. I don't think it's spectacular. In all, it's a superhero movie. It's not gonna be groundbreaking. I'd say 75, and I think even then you could definitely push the 80. I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. I recommend it. Brilliant. I really like the actors. Actors did a great job. Villain, hero, brilliant. Only problems I would say maybe is dragging a bit. Also maybe they did do the camera angles were great throughout the movie, but they did show the Superman kind of logo 3 times. The first time was cool. I liked that. It was a cool little angle. But then they showed it 2 more times, and we're that wasn't really necessary. Anyway, that's that. That was it. I just thought I'd vent about this. Really liked the movie. Recommend you watch it. Right. Talk to you. I'm gonna go to sleep. Bye.